But we ended up making like 40 grand on that house, I think, when we flipped it. Did a little bit of work, cleaned it up, sold it, and it was amazing. But it was also memorable because my first flea house. I'm not sure if this is actually our best deal anymore. I know at one point it was, and I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head, but seller called while she was at the property with the police and the coroner because her tenant had passed away in the house a week or so before, and they needed access to the house for a checkup. Obviously, that day we did not buy the house or contract the house, um, but the house was a wreck. I mean, the guy had probably 1,000 pizza boxes, beer boxes. He had cats, and he got tired of changing litter, so he just poured new bags of cat litter on the ground in the converted garage. So it was that house. This is also the house that I actually got stuck underneath trying to crawl through a crawl space. And Amy took a picture of me with my legs sticking out and called me the Wicked Witch of the West, I think, on Facebook. Um, um, but I want to say we bought it for like 30, maybe 40,000. Had to do a little bit of work to it, not a ton, but at that point, tried to wholesale it, and we couldn't wholesale it to anybody. Um, Nobody would take it. It backed up to a main road, was in a good rental area, but in low end flip, but nobody wanted it. The city was a pain to deal with. Um, Tried to sell it to Amy's sister, and that was the first time she had ever had fleas in her life. Uh, the cats were gone at that point, but the fleas had gone nuts, and she and I got fleas in the house. So we still refer to that as the flea house, even though we've gotten fleas other places since. But we ended up making like 40 grand on that house, I think, when we flipped it. Um, did a little bit of work, cleaned it up, sold it, and it was amazing. But it was also memorable because my first flea house.
Surprisingly, some of our best deals have been mobile homes. People will not touch mobile homes, but there is some money to be made in mobile homes for sure. Um, we just sold one a week or two ago, and I don't remember exactly the numbers, but I know that our gross profit on it was about $75,000, which is crazy. So the ones we do have to be on land. It's not in a park. You're not gonna, I won't say you won't make money. Our strategy, you won't make money in a park. But we find them somewhere between 1 and 5 acres. We've had some on 10 acres, but I'm about to list another mobile home. I have one under contract to sell. I've got 3 under contract to buy right now. Mobile homes, I think you can get them so much cheaper because nobody wants to touch them. Investors don't like mobile homes. It's hard for buyers to get loans on them. It's really not if you know what they need. They need a permanent foundation. They need to not have been moved. There's just some guidelines, and if you can follow it, you can make a lot of money. Like some of our biggest flips over the years have been mobile homes.